a mí.
Hey there, good man fam, and welcome new viewers to another episode of the Female Guessing Game. Now, the way this game works is that I'll review a video that has a single female in it or multiple females in it. But here's the catch. When it's a single female, I'll be asking you if she's a traditional woman, or modern female. However, when it's multiple females in the video, you won't know about which female I'm asking you until the end of the video. So, you have to stay to the end of the video to see about which female I'm asking you is a traditional woman, or modern female. Ready? Let's get it.
Anyone else seen any clips or anything that you disagree with or you just like it triggered you? Anyone else?
I have something.
What you got?
It was it was one that you went viral for. I think her name was, it started with a D.
Oh, I remember this one with the girl.
Yeah, she was bugging out a little bit. She was like kind of.
I'm not good with names.
It started with, you kicked her out.
Kicked her out.
Oh, I kicked her off the podcast.
Yeah,
What's going on? No, she's answering the question. Let her go.
Of course, I respect her, but
It was at this moment that she knew. She f***ed up.
Is it easier?
Ooh,
Okay, well, if you're not respecting me, you could get off the podcast.
ain't about getting out the
No,
podcast.
if you're not respecting me, you can see yourself out the door. You just said you will respect her. If you're not respecting
And
me,
I
this is
respect
my building that
both
you
of
in.
y'all. I respect both of y'all, but it's
Okay,
just
so if you're not
understanding and
actually get out of
listening.
here. You out of here, yo. Gary, like, she out. She done. Bye.
I'm out for listening and understanding.
Peace. Disrespectful.
No problem.
Notice how she all of a sudden tried to go more towards the feminine? Well, I'm out because I'm just trying to understand. Nah, she was being hella rambunctious before that. I saw that podcast, part of it, at least one of the clips of her. It was like a 15-minute clip or something like that, where she was just out of pocket. Now all of a sudden she wants to be this calm, submissive female. It's always funny when they try to pull that bull crap.
Not being disrespectful.
Yeah,
I'm
you
actually
were.
understanding. I'm trying to understand what y'all both trying to have.
All right, well, you could understand out the door. What triggered you about that?
I feel like you were right with most of the stuff that you were saying, but I just feel like when you're speaking to women or anybody, sometimes you have to take a little bit of responsibility in order to help them understand what you're really trying to say. Like, you have to talk to them the way they understand what you're trying to
We just
say.
talked about this today.
It was though. What the hell did you just say?
Wait. You have to talk to them in a way for them to understand. What it sounds like to me is she's saying that you should adjust the way you speak to every single individual with whom you speak if they're of the female sex. That's what it sounds like she's saying to me. Y'all tell me in the comment section if it sounds like that's what she's saying. Do you understand how absolutely asinine that is? Oh, I'm about to go on a rant for a second. That has to be one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life. Let me tell you something, mama. We have languages. Why do we have languages? We have languages because we need to be able to universally communicate with individuals in our own regions. Because of that, we use that language to be able to try to minimize misunderstandings and be able to get things done. What you're saying is that every single individual female is her own region. This is what you're saying. So if I'm talking to this Arab female, I have to think about how I speak to specifically her. If I'm talking about or talking to this Sudanese female, then I have to think about how I'm speaking to her. But you never ask the question to yourself, seemingly, what if I'm speaking to a group of females? How do I adjust my language for every single one of them to say thumbs up when I'm done? You can't. You have to use the universal language. If it's Spanish, English, you have to use that language and speak. The problem isn't what she's saying it is. The problem is the thing we all know that is the problem with them, which is how what he's saying makes her feel. So they want him to say things in a way that makes them feel better. But each individual person is different. So how do I make everybody feel good? You can't. This is the craziness that females don't seem to understand about statements like this.
I don't need no man.
She just wasn't getting it.
So you said about the girl kicking out is sometimes I have to say things in a palatable way. So I did it on this podcast just here. Like I went over the appreciation, anticipation, expectation, entitlement. You know what I mean? I went over a multitude of things to show when you give something, when you give someone something for free, which women get attention for free because men give attention to women away for free, it creates entitlement. So I did that to explain the woman's psyche and to where the position of the mentality where most women are in today's age. You get what I'm saying? Because social media, think about it, like 50 years ago, you had to go outside to get a compliment. Now all you ladies can literally be in your crib watching Netflix. You're going to post a little something on there and you getting a lot of compliments.
You don't even
feel
gotta
what I'm
really
saying?
look like
You don't
that.
even gotta go outside.
So
Social media, that's what it created. That and
Horrible.
it created more entitlement for just average looking women. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why they're trying to tell you how you should speak to them. And I don't mean in general being rude to people compared to being respectful to people. No, I'm not talking about that. Females will use how you say things as an attack on you because they're so used to getting everything that they want now from social media. Man, they get so much attention. It's crazy. Like you said, laying in the bed. I've said that before. They just can be in their room, lay in the bed, play with themselves, and get $1,000 on OF. This is the thing. They have so much entitlement to where they think now that they can tell you how you should talk to them as a weapon. Think about how they use it. They use it like, I don't like what he's saying. He's winning this argument. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to not talk about the thing about which he's speaking. I'm going to talk about how he's saying it because that's their trapdoor out. Because every single individual can say, well, I don't like the way you're saying something to me. But they can't say that the words you're saying are incorrect because the words are used via a universal language. But feelings aren't universal. So anytime they want to try to use a trapdoor, which they call a quote unquote gray area, what do? They use the I don't like the way what you said made me feel, which means you're doing something wrong. No, it doesn't. Doesn't mean that the male is doing something wrong. It means that you can't seem to take the truth of the statement, so you have to try to move the field of battle onto a field of battle on which you think you can win, which is what? Feelings.
I mean,
Now, do
guys,
you think?
too.
I was going to say it's everybody. It's not just
so
women.
let me-
Men
yeah, so-
too.
Vicky, one second,
Men
one
look
second,
good. Girls
Vicky.
are in your DMs. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Girls are what?
Oh, they'll
Girls are
post,
not in your DMs.
They'll post
They
money
sound
that's
like
not
they
theirs.
trying-
Coolly.
No.
They'll
So,
be posting an
Let
outfit.
let me-
That's their boys'
Yes,
clothes.
they are.
No. So let me.
See what just happened? From the last commentary I just did, all you've been hearing is them. Because when they made a statement against which they could not win, they instantly got triggered. And then they all start talking. Well, no. Oh, well, what about that? And they just going. And you see the look on his face. He's looking around like, with whom am I about to speak? Because all of you all are talking at the same time. You know you said something that makes all the sense in the world when you have all of them instantly just start talking crazy.
I don't need no man.
When
Make
you
it
see a good looking man,
concise.
you're like, so you might say something.
Absolutely.
So I know men have girls.
Like
in their
when you
DMs.
walked away, she said, "Oh, he's so tall." We
Yeah,
love the
so-
time. We were like,
What's your name?
but it's true.
What's your name? Anae. So,
It is true.
But it
Like,
wasn't like, damn.
but it's true. They get
Deasia.
attention too.
Anae and
So don't
Deasia.
play.
Look at me real quick, eye contact, because y'all, it's happening right now. Remember, you just asked the question, and then your point of contention with that question that triggered you was you said that, well, you have to say things to women in a way where, they digest it and understand. I'm literally doing it now, but y'all just not listening.
Exactly. That's the thing. Because it never was about you saying things the right way. That was never the real argument. What they were trying to do is they were trying to shut down the information you were saying to them because it was doing one of those things that happen to robots when they get information and it doesn't make sense. They're like,
does not compute, does not compute.
Their brains start doing that. And when that happens, they don't like the way that feels. Makes them feel like major pain.
I don't like it. Make me feel all funny.
That's how they feel. And they're like, I don't like that because I like to be delusional. And if I'm delusional, I can just think and feel whatever I want to think and feel. That's how they roll, a lot of these specific females about whom we're speaking. They roll with the delusion. So when you say something that starts putting a crack in their delusion, like the doggone Liberty Bell, they're like, oh, no. You got to stop that because I know I'm going to be by myself in the house later. And I don't want to be thinking about the fact that you just hit me with something that was really, really humongously factual. I don't want to do that. See, when you get them like that, that's when you know you've completely destroyed their arguments. Now, remember, this is the female guessing game. So out of all of these females you've seen, about which one do you think I'm about to ask you all? Drum roll, please. So, tell me, this female that you see on the screen, is she a traditional woman, modern woman, or modern female? Put it in the comment section and tell me why you think so. And then grab yourself some merch on the way out in order to support the channel. And of course, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Thanks, good man fam.